Here with head coach Ernest Wilson from Tiger Football. Coach Wilson, the Tigers are back in Savannah. How does it feel to be back at home for being on the road for 3 straight games?
It was good to be back in the jungle, the Tigers den. The kids are excited about it. They're looking forward to it, having a big crowd. We heard that Florida A&M's going to had a great following there. We're going to bring a lot of people, including, I guess, everybody's talking about their band. I'm telling you that what our band director's putting together is going to be one of the best bands in the land. So I'm talking our band before I'm talking their band, and at the same time, we plan to come out with a victory.
All right. Yeah, that should be exciting, the bands. What do the Tigers need to do to get a win against FAMU?
You know, we just got to keep doing what we're doing, but just improve what we're doing. We got to continue our hard work. I was watching, listening to a show today, and we're talking about we have to have discipline. Discipline determines your destiny, and also helps with your desire. So that's what we got to do. We got to continue to improve our fundamentals, techniques. We got to improve our quickness, our sense of urgency, and then you know, finally, execution got to be perfect for us to win the games, and we're getting there.
Talk a little bit about the impact that the freshmen and the sophomores are having on the team and what they bring in, and how bright that makes Savannah State's future also.
Well, you know, and you probably could go back to the archives 2 years from now and say you said this, but I really believe that we have put together a group that will put us in position to win the MEAC, if not win the MEAC in 2 years. I feel like the freshmen, my last year's recruiting class was a class that took some lumps, but you saw some bright spots. Now what you're seeing with this year's freshman class is that they're putting us, you know, if you look at Colorado State, you take away a couple of bad snaps, we're in the game. Even going into the fourth quarter, they were in their 40s, and they had their first string in throughout the fourth quarter. You look at Akron, we had 2 goal line stands down there inside the 5-yard line. We actually had the lead on Akron. Bethune-Cookman, I think they took it to us a little bit last week, but they had played with their first team most of the game. You know, in the years past, they would have to play, you know, they would have their first string out in the second quarter. So, you know, our guys have bright spots, but, you know, what most freshmen and sophomores is consistency. And that's what we haven't had. But once we get that consistency down, it's going to be a crazy world for Savannah State.
You talked a little bit about discipline last week. Cookman had, I think, 23 penalties. Savannah State had 8, and that's kind of been consistent. Is that something that you guys are preaching during practice about being disciplined and, you know, keeping the penalties minimum and all that?
Well, you know what? It doesn't. You don't have to preach it if you do it right. And I'm glad you said that, because it does remind me of what you really should be doing, and that we're doing our fundamentals and techniques right. And so the kids believe in what we're teaching them, so they're going to do well. So you're going to, of course, go down. Also, another stat that somebody said that goes along with your penalties is turnovers. We haven't had that many turnovers this year. I think it's 1 fumble this year or something crazy. But we haven't had too many turnovers, and that's basically because us understanding what our fundamentals and techniques are all about and how to do things right.
We'll conclude this by telling the Tiger fans who come to the game, we're expecting a good crowd, but the ones who come, what they can expect to see from Savannah State football on Saturday.
Well, I think what you can expect to see from Savannah State football is, you know, as a fan, you want to have a good game, and you're going to see a good game. You want to be able to see a real old product. And, you know, we're working on it. We're not all the way there, but I think for fanfare, just to be able to enjoy football, Division I college football game here in Savannah, you know, people that have, young people that have great potential to maybe play on the next level. I really do believe we have some young guys that have that potential, and to be a start of something new. And that's by hopefully breaking our streak and starting a brand new streak and say you were there.
That's right. We'll try to start on Saturday. Here with head coach Ernest Wilson. Good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you.